a lot of things to get done today, so it shouldn't be too hard, but I want to make sure that you know what you need to be doing. We're going to go through some of it together. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to update our stock prices. So you're going to come over here to GameStop. You're going to click on this one, the list of stocks we're picking. And then I'm going to show you how we're going to update this. So what we're going to do, I'm trying to pause. What we're going to do is I'm just going to go online. And what was my next stock? Target. Okay, Target stock price, 188.82. So I'm going to put that. Come in, 188.82. Why are we late? Okay, let's be on time from now on. Expect you guys to be on time. Okay, right here, to figure out net gain or net loss, you guys, you just subtract these two. Hey, focus, Jerry. Guys, which one do we want to be bigger? Do we want the price we bought it to be bigger, or do we want the price today to be bigger? Which one do we want to be bigger? Today, because we want to be able to sell it for more. So we're going to take whatever this is, which for me is G3. Can you guys see how I'm at G3? I'm going to put in equals G3, take away, and then it's E3, and that's going to give me gain or loss. So can you see that I had a gain of $7 and whatever? You following me, yes or no? You're going to have to do this in just a minute. Then this is just for one share, but how many shares did I buy? 5. So I'm going to take that and multiply it by 5. So I'm going to just say equals H3, and then I'm going to just say times 5. You following me? I don't know if I can actually see that. Times F3. Okay, so that's how much money I would have made. And now for percentage, you're going to take just for one share and divide it by the original price. So the price for one share that increased by, so I'm going to say equals H3 divided by E3. I think. Yeah. I can't actually tell what that says. Shouldn't that be E3? I can't read it. I'm blind. Divide. There we go. So, and I'm going to multiply it by 100, sorry. Times 100. So this went up by 4.2%. This Tesla went down by 1.5%. That's what I'd like to see from y'all. If you could guys go ahead and work on filling that out. I'm going to do attendance. I'm going to all right, guys. So if we need, anybody else need some help? My gal, what do you need? What line are you on? 29. Okay. Okay, I'm with you. Okay, so right here, you're going to take this guy and multiply it by this guy. So equals. Then did you do H20? Then you're going to do the times symbol. To do times, it's shift 8 to get that star. And then F29, right? And then just press enter. There you go. Yep. Anybody need help with the percentage? So far, who has the best percentage in growth? I've got, my best is 4.2. Who can beat 4.2? 23. Dang, Jordan.
I have 16.
16 is good too. What's Snap? Are we talking Snapchat?
Snap. Snap? I don't know.
Snap.
I thought it was Snapple, but I could be wrong.
Snapple or Snap?
I think it's just Snap. I don't know what it is.
Well, Snapple's a drink. Snap, I don't know.
Snapple's on, yeah, the Snapchat looks like. Yeah, it's Snapchat.
Snap is Snapchat?
Yep, I had it as a Snapchat.
It's pretty good, huh? This is really good too. Zoom. That 10% is really good. Who's lost the most percentage-wise? I'm down 2.8 on Apple.
I got no niggas in mine.
Hey, 16 is really good too for Sony. Really good job. Jerry, can we hurry up and get this filled out, please?
Come on now, dude. Takes me doing one. Where you get the percentage? Oh my god.
So to do percentage, you say, where are we at? 29?
Yes.
Okay, you're going to take this amount and divide it by this amount. So you're going to say H 29 divided by E 29 and then times that whole thing by 100. Ooh, so sorry, Jordan, your GoPro. Why is GoPro dropping so much? That's a pretty big drop for them.
I don't know. I don't think anyone ever uses GoPro.
You know, I have a GoPro and it's not that great. It has a lot of, it's very glitchy, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like sometimes it won't turn on even though it's fully powered. Sometimes it'll turn off and the battery life's terrible. Even with 2 battery packs, it can't go for a whole hour.
Really?
No, for real. It's annoying. So it like dies quickly and it doesn't give you warning that it's dying. It's not the greatest. I do like that it has like stabilization on the image, which is pretty sweet, but it doesn't have like good lighting control and like there's a ton of things I'm like, so, but I mostly bought it because it's waterproof.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure an iPhone camera is actually better, except for it doesn't have, does iPhone camera have a stabilization?
Oh, I don't know. I don't use that phone.
I don't know either. Does anybody know?
No,
iPhone camera have stabilization? No? Okay.
not the best.
Like it makes really good pictures, but I don't know about, I feel like maybe the video quality is okay, but you have to be so steady and smooth. Yeah. Okay, it looks like we're almost done filling this out. Looking really good, actually. Looking very good. Is Santi actually here trying to fill stuff out? Mario's there? Nope. Miguel, did you need some help?
No, I'm good.
You're filling it out?
You say A29, right?
H29 divided by E29 times 100. Alvarez, did you need help? Hey, baby, don't type in the numbers. I want the formulas. We want formulas in all these places. Do you know how to do the formula? Okay, I'll do this one with you. So you're going to press the equal sign. I'm writing over the top of yours. Can you see what I'm doing? Okay, and then you're going to tell it, this one, is this really this was the price then and this is the price now? That doesn't seem reasonable. Okay, so it's going to be G, and we're on, so we want this one right here. So it's going to be G 35. And then you're gonna take away E35. And that's gonna give you the price difference. So that's how much you got for one share. You follow? Now you're gonna do the same thing for these ones, and then let me know when you're ready for this row, okay? So equal sign. Then you're gonna designate this cell, which is G35, 36, I can't read. Did you do the subtraction? Good. Hey, Miguel, can we get you to finish that real quick? I want to be able to look and see who has the best gain. Yes, sir.
So we're not on this. So what do we do?
Add yourself.
I mean, what stock do we go for then?
You pick whatever you want, but it can't be something that somebody else has. Backslash under the question mark.
We have to choose 3?
Yep, you gotta choose 3, and they can't be picked by anybody else. Now, you guys won't be able to fill out this part right here because you're adding later. So you're gonna jump to this part, and we're gonna just pretend. I mean, if you can look back at that date and find it from 2 weeks ago, you can, but I'm not sure how you do that. Okay, guys, we have one more thing we need to get done today. I'm hoping we can move on from this in the next 5 to 10 minutes. Yes, sir.
How do you do the next one for the amount of shares for each share I got?
Okay, so all you're gonna do is you're gonna take this price and multiply it by this number. So equal sign H35 times, to do the times you do Control 8 or Shift 8. Yeah, I think you got it. Percentage, you're going to take this number and divide it by the original number times 100. This is a crazy amount. I'm really, really questioning this. Yeah, it's only $17 today. $17.11. So if you go in and change, yeah, if you change just that number, it'll automatically fix the rest. See how it fixed it the rest automatically? That's why we're using these formulas. Can you change that to actually be the whole price, which is $17.11? You need it to, you need the pennies too. The cents matter. What are you asking me?
For me, it's like 131.
Come show me, because I'm looking at yours. Are you doing co or are you doing,
Yeah, I was in
well, if you're doing co, then there's a different price from last time.
code.
Yeah, because those are two different things. There's no way it went up that much. Look, from the, yeah. So if you're doing that, see on the 10th, it was 133. So adjust the prices so it matches, yeah. And will you please put co after it? Because otherwise I'll be like, what the crap? Yep. Hey, for those of you guys, for you two, so I'm just going to show you real quick. I looked up his stock. This is a different one than the one he was actually picking. There were two different ones. Where's my but all I did is I clicked, so usually it has 1 day. I just clicked for 1 month, and then I can go back to the 10th, and I can see that price that it gave me. I can fill that in on the spreadsheet. So you can, does that make sense?
Yeah.
So you can do your comparison. Because really we're trying to just do a comparison to see how stocks work. Does that make sense, y'all?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, guys, we need to move on, but let's just take a quick look. Who lost the most percentage-wise? My biggest loss was 2.8%. Who lost more than 2.8? How much who lost more than, I'm seeing 12 right here. Anybody lose more than 12?
-27.
Dang, negative 27. GoPro went down hard. Ooh. AMCR. I don't know what AMCR is. What is that?
Miracle?
Okay, I'm going to smile and nod. Dang, minus 22. Limelight Networks. Whew. This one, Miguel, I need you to check that one because that doesn't make any sense. Yeah, just please make sure that I'm almost, so the average stock market gain and loss is about 7%. Anything over about 7 or 8% is pretty unusual overall. Now you'll still get stuff up in the 20s to 30s sometimes, but anything in the 100% or 500%, that's a pretty big red flag that you've picked the wrong stocks for each other. Okay, who got the highest percent increase? Jerry, what percent did you get? Well, I see Sean has 24%.
Oh, it is.
Jerry, where are you at?
32.
Jerry, where are you at?
32.
Yeah, 32.
Okay, whoa.
Dogecoin.
It's a really
It's
low
actually
number.
cheating. It's actually
It
cheating.
ain't cheating.
It's actually
Shut
cheating.
your goofy
It's
ass.
actually cheating.
Bro, you're on Snap. I don't want to hear it.
Hey, you guys, good conversations I'm hearing. What I'm loving is that because it's so cheap, it's easy for the price to go up. So that percentage, because it's so small,
Loser.
you're looking at such a small percent that it's going up pretty good. All right, what about monetary wise? Like just money, straight dollars amount. The most I made was 7 and the most I lost was 12. Who did better than me? Most of you, I hope.
Does that mean under net gain?
Yeah, so on I made 38. Someone made 160. Good job on Zoom. Woo! Down 160. Woo! Up 100 almost. Sony does good. Up almost 90 here. That's good. That's good. Wow. Okay, you guys. What I'm hoping you take away from this at the end is a general understanding of how the stock market works, right? So even though we're looking at some good stocks, like Amazon's pretty steady, but it went down. Right now, Amazon, why do you think Amazon's going down right now, if you had to guess? What?
Because orders won't come in.
Yeah.
I think not just because orders weren't coming in. Anybody know what's going on with the movement against Amazon right now?
No.
All right. I'll give you like a 30-second update and then we got to go to the next thing. Basically, here's what's happening. Over the course of since COVID started and everybody was ordering online on Amazon, Jeff Bezos has now become the richest person in the world, and he hasn't paid taxes for quite some time. He legally gets out of the taxes because there's loopholes. So he gets out of the taxes, if that makes sense. But the amount of taxes that he should have paid is roughly like 98 billion, which, like, I'm not joking, like billion. Does that not just break your brain? Then it's a lot of people are trying to boycott Amazon because they don't want to give any more money to Jeff Bezos. Does that make sense? So, and they're also just frustrated that if he makes that much money, why is he not paying his workers better and making sure they have good health care and that kind of stuff? So, a lot of people are trying to boycott Amazon, but I think you're right that people still use Amazon even though they don't like it. So I think you're right that they're going to, the main reason is because we had cold and shipping was delayed for a week. All right, guys, we need to switch gears. Need you guys to switch gears with me? I need you guys to go back to the modules. Okay. Have everyone done their attendance for today? I did my I did my attendance for who's here in person, but you have to still fill out the form online. I turned in mine, but they also check this. So I'm going to give you a minute to do your attendance. You only need to do it once per day. You don't need to do it forever. At Guama, you just do it one time, and it counts for all your classes. Then you have this. We're going to do this together at least a little bit because I'm tired of bad. Grading bad is not my friend. So go ahead and click on it when you get a chance. This review for healthcare. This is the assignment. Basically, here's what happened. I graded your other assignments, and this is an assignment that covers all the things everybody was messing up badly. You need to know this because you guys are going to be adults in just how many months are you going to be on your own? 3 months, and then you're on your own. Whew. Let's get you there. Make a copy. Okay, you guys, please use your name. Please put your name on this. Please capitalize it because you are an adult. I'm going to tell you right now, you are going to be judged for everything you do in your life. It's not fair, but it's true. If I write my name like this, Michelle Stone, and it's lowercase, I'm seen as less professional. I'm seen as less educated. The second people start making that judgment that I'm not as educated and I'm not as knowledgeable, my pay and their respect for me goes down. I want you guys getting maximum dollar for everything you do. You should always be getting respect. Okay, so we're going to break this down piece by piece. Okay, which plan has a deductible? Do they all have deductibles? Medical, vision, and dental. I asked you guys to do compare and contrast in multiple assignments, and literally everyone was like, medical is for your body when your body is injured. Vision is for your eyes, and dental is for your teeth. And I was like, dear God, are we in 3rd grade? Tell me about the insurance, not about the actual words. So which one of these has deductible? Which one do you... You should know one of these off the top of your head. Please put your phone away. I'm going to shoot you with my little Nerf gun. Caesar, phone. Away. Sorry, Jordan. I tried. It's a little llama. He shoots. He doesn't shoot very far, though.
I think you just need a bigger.
Well, I tried to bring a Nerf gun, but you're not allowed to bring guns on campus. I got in trouble. A Nerf gun. I wanted to bring a Nerf gun for games so you could shoot the board and like pick questions. That was a no.
Do you want that?
I do. You can throw it if you want. Slingshot. Yeah, that's better. I'm sure I'm going to be very good at aiming that. Hey, pretty good. Those are hard to throw. They're so light. Don't stress. I'll get it in a minute. Okay, you guys, deductible. Do you guys even remember what a deductible is? It's what you pay before the insurance pays. Hey. Guys, I don't care if you jigsaw this. I don't care what you do to get it done as long as you actually understand the material. There will be a test over all this stuff. So is deductible Which plan have we talked about that with? Which one is that on? Medical, vision, or dental?
Medical.
Definitely on medical. Does vision have a deductible? Well, let's find out. Very simple way to do it. Okay, boom. Okay, so this is saying, let's find out. Deductible. Let's say vision insurance. No, that's telling me if it is deductible. Okay, yes. So it's telling me that you can deduct it on taxes, but it's not saying that it does have a deductible.
Wouldn't that also depend on the insurance company?
It does, but there's general rules. In general, I've had 5 or 6 different vision insurances and none of them have had a deductible. What about, does dental have a deductible? Do you guys know? So don't look at me, start looking. Google, read, find the answer. Why don't you guys take different pieces of each of this? So why don't each of you take one of these things?
That's all we do. We just gotta put an X if they have that or not.
If they have, yeah. Do they have it? Do they not have it? So I'm going to say yes. Or you could say yes. You could say no. No. I don't care. Just keep it so that I understand what it means. I spelled yes. Okay, what about HSA? What's a HSA?
That's
Health savings account. What's a FSA? Flexible saving account. Okay? So most medical plans, this is an option. But what about, does it work for visions?
no.
So this one is a little bit complicated. The answer is yes and no. So I can't get an HSA just for my vision or just for my dental, but I can use it on both. So I'm going to say yes for both of these. Which one of these focuses the most on prevention? Okay, I'll let you guys figure that out. Does medical have a copay?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Does vision have a copay?
Yes.
Does dental have a copay?
Yes.
So this is something, when I'm comparing and contrasting, what's something that they all have? If you can't tell me that pretty much everything has a copay, you don't understand insurance. Is medical bills based on percentage or is it based on a dollar amount?
Dollar amount.
Both.
Both, so we put yes.
Mm-hmm. If I say percentage here, let me say /dollar. Maybe that'll make it clearer. It's on both for this. Vision is purely based on dollar. There is a limit. So for example, there's different types, but the most common kinds, I have really bad vision, like super bad. Without my glasses, you guys could be throwing a rave right now and I wouldn't know. So I've had a bunch of different kinds of vision insurance, and here's how it always works. I go in, I pay $15 or $20 for my exam, like they do the eye exam to check and see how your vision is. Then, Caesar, do I need to borrow your phone for this class? Or can you handle that business? Thank you. After I pay that $15 to $20 copay, then I go in and I get fitted for glasses and lenses. The glasses, depending on the insurance, is covered like $120 to $150 for the frames. You can always find frames in that price range. Like you can always get frames you don't have to pay any extra for. But I mean, if you want to go designer and get more expensive ones, the most expensive frames I've ever seen in the store is like $250 for the frames. Then the lenses. Lenses have like 5 or 6 different options. So lenses are almost always included up to a certain amount. So for example, regular lenses are always 100% covered, but for every vision plan I've ever seen. But if you get like if my lenses were regular, they'd be like this thick. They'd be so thick they'd be popping out of the frames. So to get lightweight ones, because I'm blind, that for me is covered up to $150 for the lenses. If I want coatings that are non-glare or UV polarized or anti-reflection and things like that, those different types of coatings sometimes are covered like $20, $50, whatever, but it's dollars amount. You guys following me? If I had glaucoma, do you guys know what glaucoma is? Glaucoma is if there's problems in your eyes, and it usually happens for older patients or cataracts. You would need surgery for it. The surgery is not covered for a percentage, it's covered for a dollar amount. Like they will cover $2,000 of the surgery. Does that make sense? So that one's dollar amount. What about dental?
$1.
What's that? What's the 180-50 rule? All right. You don't remember? I'll give you time. You can look it up. It's literally in the dentist assignment. Does medical do in-network, out-of-network? Does it have a network? I should actually... network-based. I should ask that instead. Is medical network-based? So, do you guys remember what that means?
Yeah.
It is. So there's medical insurance. Remember, your in-network is a list of doctors or providers that your medical insurance already has business relationships with to allow you to go see them. If you go to somebody out of network, then you pay a lot more. Does vision insurance work based off of networks? Yep. What about dental? Basically, all medical insurance are based off of networks. I'm going to delete this. And I'll go in and change it on the template. Can I not delete this? No, it won't let me. Can I delete the cells? Delete the row. There we go.
We're gonna take out that row?
Yep, I'm going to delete that row because I changed it to network-based. Out-of-pocket maximum. Does medical insurance have an out-of-pocket maximum? It does. What about vision insurance? I don't think so. I don't think it does. What about dental insurance?
No.
I've never seen one. What's a premium? What's a healthcare premium? All right, I'll let you guys figure that out.
That's what you pay every month?
Yep, it's what you pay every month. Do you have to pay every month to keep your medical insurance?
Yeah.
Do you have to pay every month to keep your vision insurance? Do you have to pay every month to keep your dental insurance? Okay. I didn't mean to add it. There we go. Which one of these focuses the most on preventative care? Does medical focus on preventative?
Yeah.
Okay. How does it focus on preventative?
Oh, the dentist does.
The dentist definitely does. Vision does not. Medical does. And how medical does that is they cover pretty much all of your screenings. They'll cover an annual checkup and all of your screenings. Okay, dental focuses on once a year or twice a year cleanings and screenings, but pretty much anything that else that happens is on out of your wallet. Okay, this one you guys need to read up on. This was literally a question on an assignment. Please find this one out and find out what that means and if it's a percentage or if it's a dollar amount. I want to know. And then this is what I want to know. What is the same? What is different? For the love of all, do not tell me that medical covers my body, dental covers my teeth, and vision covers my eyes. We should be a senior, not a third grader. Tell me 3 things that you've learned about medical insurance over the course of this unit, 3 things about vision, and now summarize it really simply for like a friend or somebody. What I'm looking for is, I'm not looking for an article that sounds like an Oxford scholar wrote it and it's not meaningful. I'm looking for something simple. Like if I was to explain to somebody new how medical insurance works, I'd be like, so basically you pay a monthly premium, which is just, you pay an amount every month called a premium that gets me my medical insurance. The medical insurance covers all of your pre-screenings and about, 50 to 80% of injuries and medical catastrophes. There's a deductible that I have to pay out of pocket before the insurance kicks in. And then after that, the insurance takes over. So I would walk them through that. Vision insurance, there's a premium I pay every month. Usually medical insurance is going to cost you somewhere between $50 to $100 a month for premium, for your premium. And then vision is honestly like 3 to 5. Dental is like 5 to 8. Like it's really cheap. Vision insurance is going to cover me going to get a checkup once a year. They're going to pay for me a new 1 pair of glasses a year, not super high end, just regular glasses for a year. And it will not cover most surgeries or problems that you have with your eyes, even when you're older. Dental insurance, obviously it's going to cover my teeth, but I pay a monthly premium, I pay co-pays, 100% of my preventative is covered, 80% of my, 50% of my. You should be telling me these things in this summary. I'm looking for you to explain to me what this means. You guys got about 35 minutes to work on that. I'm going to work on trying to grade some of your work that came in over the break. And that's pretty much it. Of course.